What is going on, guys? Happy Saturday. Hope you are all doing well. Let me just move this over. Hope you're all doing well. We're going to do a market analysis review for this week. So, last week we posted all of our trade ideas like we do every single week inside of Telegram and the Discord chat. As you can see here in the analysis tab, we have all of our analysis posted by Nick Dark and myself, saved by FX. So we're going to go ahead and rip through the analysis. We're going to read through the trade ideas starting with DXY here. The dollar index, for you those that don't know, it is the value of the US dollar. So it's all of the currency pairs in comparison to the US dollar, and this is a good indication as to where the dollar is heading. So going into the week, as we can see, very bearish on the dollar, bearish on every single time frame right here. We got our key levels marked right around this 50% level. Trade scenario one was we can clearly see an expanding pattern where volume is increasing, but it's yet to break out of the pattern completely. This is that pattern right here with these highs and these lows. Ideally, we want to wait for price to pull back and form structure and look for a confirmed higher low, or price would just push down and continue into this low. So let's go ahead and use the play button here and see how it played out. This was, again, the 4-hour time frame. So we had that initial push into the 90, literally the 90 flat level, and then we retraced back to 90.80, and then ended up rejecting that level. So both of these trade scenarios played out. We had the initial push down, and then we pulled back and found resistance at our key levels. And this is just a good indication, a good showing as to why you guys need to know how and where to mark your value zones. This one was 97.50, this one was 90 on the dot, and obviously how price could react to them pretty aggressively. Let's go now to Aud Usd. On this one, we're bullish on every single time frame, just broke to a new high point. So as always, we're waiting for that first higher low before going long, and this is clearly a resistance level right here. So if price did manage to break below this resistance level, we'd look to short it into the next resistance level, which is down at 77.150. So let's go ahead and play this out. Pretty self-explanatory. We had the swoop down, it broke through the resistance, and then it rejected it with these wicks, and then we had that reach down into the next support level as discussed all the way down here. So again, know your levels, guys. Level 1, level 2, down here, and price now is finding support at this level, so we could potentially move higher next week. Let's go to Aud Jpy. So on this pair, we had bullish sentiment on every single time frame. Again, like Aud USD, looking for that swoop down before heading back up, finding support potentially at 94,700, or this more main key level is 84,400. So looking for either a bounce or break of that level. Let's come down, trade scenario one. So again, very bullish. We're looking for either scenario one is this one and scenario two is this one. Let's see how it played out. We had price come down into the key level right here, 84,400, and then found support. Indication of this would be this wick and the follow-up candle. Should have started to buy on this in this area right here, and then price shot up 50 pips. So clearly you can see, if I were to expand this a little bit, you can see that price was in a downtrend on a lower time frame, forming lows and lower highs, breaking support, retesting as resistance, breaking support, retesting as resistance, all the way up until this area where we formed minor resistance and ultimately broke this level. So now this is broken into an uptrend again. So that's Aud Jpy. Let's go to Usd Jpy next. So we were bearish on the weekly, bullish on the daily, and bearish on the 4 hour. So this one was a little bit confusing when it comes to time frame correlation here. Trade scenario one, we're looking for support at this 108,400 area. So that's basically this support level that was holding along with resistance. And then trade scenario two is if we got a break of this level, we look for it to dump down into this weekly support. So let's see how it played out. Price clearly respected this 108,400 area, found support here, and shot to the upside. So this thing certainly respected the main support level. So it could have entered into buys right after this wick and bullish engulfing. Could have entered on this break and retest on that lower time frame. Let's go to Euro JPY next. So this one was bullish on every single time frame, as you can see. Trade scenario 1, we're looking for support at the 131.400 level, which is right here. 1, 2, resist. So support, support, resistance, support. Definitely a key level right there. And then ultimately a more major level is 130.600. That obviously has a lot of resistance there. So if price either bounces or breaks, it's going to drop to that 130.600 level. As we can see, price never came back to retest our key level. It did maintain its upward trend. If we zoom in a little bit, we can see price broke resistance here, tested it as support multiple times, broke resistance here, had that minor test of it right here. So this is certainly very bullish and exhibited a very bullish trend for the entire week. Let's go to gold next. So gold on the weekly trend, bearish, but daily and 4-hour are bullish. As we can see, we're on the 4-hour, things bullish as hell on this time frame. Either looking for two options. One would be the retest of these highs to look for a long, or breaking below that support level, we'd look for a short once this starts to break down a bit more. As we can see, price consolidated at the beginning of the week, then dipped down, didn't reach our key level. So we probably wouldn't have gotten in on a trade on this one, guys, just because we didn't hit our key level, and that's what we're waiting to take trades on. Let's go to GU next. So I did an analysis on every single time frame. We had resistance on the monthly, as we can see here. On the weekly time frame, we had this resistance showing as well, but we had this bullish engulfing into the resistance level, so showing some signs of continuing this bullish trend. And then the daily time frame broke into a bullish trend, as we can see here. So I was looking for a retest of this main support level before going long. As you can see, price headed higher to begin the week, so it didn't present us with a very clear buying opportunity, but the sentiment was certainly bullish, which was correct. So let's go next to USD Cad. This one was bearish as hell in the 4-hour time frame, keeping things really clean here. Coming down to the weekly, so weekly time frame very overextended, as we can see right here. So we needed some sort of pullback. On the 4-hour, we just hit a new low, which means we need a pullback. So as we can see, hit that new low. So this is where we're at. We're looking for that pullback before shorting this. And as you can see, price actually headed lower to begin the week, and then we started to get this break of resistance, retested support, break of resistance, and then we never retested support. We just broke lower. So this has retested that resistance level and then broke back into a downtrend. So we are still bearish on this one. Let's go to USD Chf. On the weekly, we are testing a level of support. That was this level right here. On the daily time frame, we need to see a pullback, so we're just bearish as hell. And then as you can see here, this is the daily, so wanted to see a pullback before going short on this one. And as we can see, price came up, retested the level perfectly right here. So again, guys, stick to the key levels. Retested that 9800 level perfectly, and then shot lower. So perfect rejection before heading lower on this one. Let's go to Ncd USD next. So this pair was at a resistance level on the monthly. So on the weekly time frame, we're back at those highs. So we were retesting these highs right here. As you can see, long wick, a lot of rejection at this level previously. Daily time frame, we have turned bullish, so we started to turn up. And then 4-hour time frame, we were just at a previous high point, retesting that level, and we need to see some sort of pullback before doing anything on this one. So let's see how it played out. Price clearly rejected the monthly level, so a lot of resistance, and then we broke support only to push down a lot of pips. So this thing pushed down 100 pips, which obviously would have been hard to catch this because there was no retest of the resistance. Only way to catch this would have been on these wicks, but it didn't retest a key level for me, so I probably wouldn't have gotten in on this. Earlier, we had a break of support here and a retest. That would have been the better entry. And then now, as you can see, price is hiking back up to test that resistance, so could see some shorts on this one next week. Let's go to Euro USD. So on the monthly time frame, we're looking for rejection because we have this key level of resistance. Obviously, on the daily, we're very bullish. We broke into a bullish trend. So only taking buys if we came down and found support at this level. As you can see, price struggled to find support here. We actually broke the resistance level, and now we're retesting it as resistance, or broke the support, retesting as resistance. So not too big on any setups on EU, but this was the trade idea for last week. So we went through all of our analysis. Again, guys, everything is posted here inside of Discord. It is posted inside of Telegram as well, guys. So if you want to check out any of our analysis for next week, they will be posted tomorrow before the Sunday Market Blitz. The Sunday Market Blitz is just our weekly analysis session that we do, cover all the pairs completely for free. As you can see, we have our Telegram here as well. So let's just go over this where you guys can find a few things related to Forex League. So I'm going to come in here into the main group, come to the pinned message. At the top, you can have our website right here, and then you have our discussion chat. So if you want to chat with some of the members inside of the group, you can come in here, communicate with everyone, and then below that you have our free services. So our free our messenger bot. If you were to come into here and press plans, you can see all of our free stuff at the top: Telegram, free Discord, free course, and then our premium stuff, which I'll go over. In here we have our lifetime course, our one-on-one sessions, our learn and earn signal room, the account management program, and the funded trader program. So if you want information on all of these, just click any of the bots, and then you have our broker of choice, which is FX Choice. And again, our Telegram or our discussion chat, you can click here. And if at any time you have any questions, you can go ahead and click this support button and shoot me a message, and I'll answer as soon as possible. So guys, that is the end of the weekly analysis review. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend and enjoyed the video, and definitely utilize this analysis next week for your trade ideas, and I hope to see some results from all of you for next week. So see you next time, enjoy the weekend, and we'll be live tomorrow on the Sunday Market Blitz.